The ones that want to shut the mining industry down, I'll use gold as an example. By the way, gold's gone up 1,000 an ounce since I saw you last.
Damn,
Damn is right.
$1,000 an ounce.
It's $3,000 an ounce.
Didn't they find a gang of it in China recently?
Oh, they probably got all kinds of it in China.
I think China just found some crazy new discovery of an enormous amount of gold.
They're talking about backing a crypto coin with gold.
It's better than money. It's real.
My son is a...
When are you going to get a boneyard crypto coin? 2024 November, China discovered a large gold deposit in the Wanggu gold field in the Hunan province. The discovery is estimated to be worth $83 billion, making it one of the largest gold finds in history. Holy. The deposit is estimated to contain over 1,000 metric tons of gold. Gold is located in 40 veins that extend up to 3,000 meters underground. The discovery was made using advanced 3D geological modeling. That's incredible. Isn't it amazing? I mean, you're a gold miner. Tell me, like, how do you know where to dig? How do you guys find that stuff?
It's real simple.
Yeah?
Gold's where you find it. I mean,
Well,
that's the bottom line, Joe.
Right.
But once you make a discovery, let's use lode gold, which is still in the rock. Placer gold, what we do is been eroded out of the rock and is in the concentrates on bedrock, and you got to wash it and sift it and sluice it. But lode gold, you got to crush to get the gold out of the rock.
Ah.
And so from the moment of discovery until you produce it out of that gold mine, it takes average 29 years.
Whoa.
29 years to go from finding it to having an operating gold mine, or copper mine, or lead mine, or silver mine, or zinc mine.
Wow. That's crazy. What's really interesting, too, in this country is the story of the gold miners, like the San Francisco 49ers, the people that came across the country when they found out that they had struck gold. And that must have been a really wild time, a dangerous time, too. Because you have the lawless West, and then you have a bunch of people who are just desperados who are pulling gold out of the ground. And that guy might have pulled enough gold out of the ground to literally pay for the rest of your life.
Yep.
And he's right there, and no one's around.
I know a couple guys you couldn't tell they could rub two sticks together. Good friend of mine bought a bank because the bank had a big vault. He had 3 tons of gold that he was like a collector, a hoarder.
Jesus Christ.
He'd been mining for 40 years.
What is 3 tons of gold worth?
A lot.
What is that worth, Jamie? This is crazy. Let's guess. Take a guess. I'm so dumb. I don't even know what that would mean.
Well, I mean,
3 tons of gold.
You got to remember there's a difference between if I was to ask you what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of gold, what would you tell me?
Pound is a pound.
You'd be wrong because
Really?
There's 16 ounces in a pound of feathers, and there's 12 ounces, different ounces in a pound of gold.
How come?
Just the way it is.
So when you buy a pound of gold, you're not getting 16 ounces?
You're getting 12 troy ounces.
What nationality invented that? I don't want to go full Kanye here. The value of 3 tons of gold depends on the current market value of gold, which is constantly changing. As of now, 2023, 1 ton of pure 24-karat gold was worth about $55 million. Wow. This dude had 3 tons of gold.
Yeah.
He had $160 million. $165 million in gold just laying around.
That's what him and his wife did. That was what they did.
That is so nuts. So this was just pure gold, or did he have it made into ingots?
It's placer gold. It's the kind of we have. He was on my ground, and he would melt it and refine it if you wanted to get 24 karat. But it generally runs about 85% pure in its form on my creeks. So if you found a 1 ounce nugget, 85% of that's probably 24 karat.
What's the biggest nugget you've ever found?
33 ounces.
Whoa. What does that look like?
Looks like a whale, actually.
How big is it? Like in your hand?
I got a picture of it on my page. My daughter's holding it.
Like an old school flip phone? About that big?
It's almost this big.
Almost as big as a cell phone? Like an iPhone?
Maybe.
Almost? Like half of it?
7/8.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It looks, if you hold it one way, it looks like a whale. You flip it over, it looks like a dolphin.
And now, how much is a piece of gold like that worth right now?
Well, because it looks like something, it's called character.
Oh.
So if you have a nugget that looks like a whale or a dolphin, it generally goes for 4 or 5 times world market.
Really?
So if gold is $3,000 an ounce, that would be 12 to 15,000 for that character that you're buying. If you find a nugget that looks like a heart, no limit.
Really?
Yeah, it's character.
Suckers. Bunch of suckers out there. What
Yeah,
about one that looks like a demon?
Oh, that's big money. If you find one that looks like a pile of dog, you're going to get spot market.
Yeah, you got to
Maybe
find one that looks
not.
like a skull.
Oh, you find a skull one.
Oh boy.
Oh, they'll be knocking your door.
Oh, the people, the real nutty ones.
They'll be looking for the dude.
The rich occultists would want it. Part of their collection.
But every little nugget has some kind of, or bigger nugget has some kind of character that you keep looking for. Like, what's this look like?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Did you study the history of gold mining in this country before you got involved?
Not really.
No?
No. I've been gold mining, and I knew how to do it. I wasn't worth it. I'm getting better at it.
But it's a crazy way to make a living. You know, you're pulling the most precious thing, like the thing that's probably, other than diamonds, which is kind of manufactured, right? There's probably a lot more diamonds than the value suggests. Don't they like hoard them up so that like it keeps the price high?
Yeah.
They do that, right? Very smart.
Yeah, De Beers controls the
What
world.
nationality does that?
De Beers. But you bring up an interesting point. The history of gold mining.
Yeah.
People they don't even know how entrenched in our everyday lingo gold mining terms are. I'll give you an example.
Struck it rich?
Struck it rich. Oh, he hit the motherlode.
Right.
He doesn't know the difference between shinola.
Oh, what's that?
And shinola is gold.
Really?
You can't tell the difference between shinola.
I thought it was like poop versus shoe polish.
Shinola is gold.
Isn't shinola shoe polish?
I don't know. I never had a pair of shoes that had shinola.
I think shinola is a shoe polish.
Jamie, don't turn it on.
Yeah, but like every culture has its own little lingo.
Going bust.
Going bust.
Yeah.
I thought that was a gambling term. I thought that was but it could be both, right?
Probably. I mean, it's those kind of things in our language, like pay dirt.
Right.
You know.
You hit pay dirt. Right.
Yeah.
Right. You hit gold in the dirt.